welcome to Vlogmas Day 11. Right now I am just finishing up our dinner. We are having some potato soup and I'm finishing it up with the bacon. So I'm gonna cook up the rest of the bacon and we're gonna eat dinner. Matthew's upstairs right now getting baby Matthew to bed. So as soon as that's done, we're gonna go ahead and eat. We are going to be starting Whole30 in January, so right now we are just testing out some recipes to see if we like them. They are all Whole30 recipes, so right now the potato soup is completely dairy-free, and it looks and smells really yummy, so I'm really excited to try it out. This morning for breakfast, we actually had eggs with some homemade salsa, which is also Whole30 approved, so we're doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Whole30, and we're trying out a bunch of things, so stay tuned for January if you guys want to follow along our journey. If you guys would be interested, we're thinking about doing like a meal prep Monday or Sunday type thing with you guys to show you what we're making for that week, and it will all be Whole30. So if you guys are interested in following along our Whole30 journey, you should go ahead and try it out as well. It's just a great cleanse for the body, and we're super excited to get started. So it sounds like something is finished up, so I'm gonna go take a look at it. So a little bit of a funny story while this bacon is cooking. I used to not like bacon at all. Actually, until Matthew and I started dating, I pretty much told him, you know, I don't like bacon, it's not for me, and I never ate it. And so if anything had bacon on it or in it or anything, I just wouldn't eat it. And as the longer we started dating, I decided that, well, Matthew really likes bacon and I would make it for him a lot, so I decided to try some again. And I discovered, I think that I actually do like it, and I think that bacon was just one of those things that I actually liked, but I knew it was bad for me. So growing up, I used to tell, this was like my way of keeping away from the bad things. I used to tell people that I did not like bacon, and I told people I didn't like Oreos. So those two things I never ate. No one ever caught me eating them, and I don't dislike either of those things now, so I don't know if I really didn't like them when I first had them, but looking back and now that I eat them, I'm like, how could I not like those things? So it was just kind of my way of dieting, I guess. I don't know that just not eating Oreos and bacon was really a good way of dieting, but it just kept me from eating those things, and so it was just kind of a funny little backstory.
Hey guys, so we just finished up dinner. Mary Kate made a delicious Whole30, basically mashed potato soup, but I think it's just like a potato soup.
Potato soups are, I feel like.
It was really good. It had a little bit of bacon in it, had obviously potato and coconut milk, right?
Yep, and I made some coconut cream. Yeah,
so it was a very delicious meal. Very nice way to end the day. Especially in this cold day, it's been really cold out, so it's nice to have a nice soup in the wintertime. So Mary Kate mentioned earlier that we're dabbling in the art of Whole30, and I think we're going to start it at the beginning of the new year, just as kind of a challenge to ourselves, but also an attempt to just improve our eating habits and our lifestyle. Those of you who have known me for a while knew that I got really big in college, and a big part of my kind of last 2 years of college was my weight loss. And I lost about 90 pounds because it just wanted to change my life. And so I ate paleo, and Whole30 is kind of in the middle, because Mary Kate's not really into the whole going full paleo. The Whole30 is a nice middle ground for us.
I feel like it's just a detox, and so kind of resets your body, so you don't have to be on it for ever or years or whatever. But I feel like it also helps you be more conscious of foods that make you feel bad. So after you finish Whole30, you start adding in slowly the foods that you took out to see if you have a reaction to them. And so I think it will be a really good way to see if we're sensitive to any different foods.
Definitely. Yeah, I think because for us, a big goal of ours in terms of raising our kids and things like that is to kind of cut out majority, if not all, processed foods. And we do that to a certain extent in our lives. We make our own bread, make our own pasta. We try to use fresh meats and make things from there, and more whole eating. And there's parts in our lives that we can still kind of sprinkle in the junk.
Yeah.
And I think this would be a good way for us to just kind of figure all that out and get in those habits. So
Definitely. Yeah, because I think we're going to try to do pretty much anything that can be made from scratch. We're going to do that. So like juices and all his food we're planning on making. Like we said, bread, crackers, snacks, pretty much anything that we can. Either I want it to be a whole food, like a fruit or a vegetable, or something that we make from scratch. And I think that will also help to get our kids involved in the kitchen, because I feel like we'll be making stuff constantly just to kind of like keep up with snacking and all of that. So I think it'll be fun.
yeah, some things that we do so far, like I said, Mary Kate makes bread sometimes. I've gotten on a making pasta kick. We make our own peanut butter.
Jelly.
We make our own jelly. Just because we want to control what goes in our food, and for some reason society, and especially like the American culture, is just like whatever's easiest, and kind of corporate greed and things like that have led to them putting a lot of chemicals in there because it's cheaper to do those things than just to give you strawberries and a little bit of sugar, not strawberries, high fructose corn syrup, red dye 30 and all this other stuff. So I want to make sure that we're kind of going back to our roots in terms of what humans are meant to eat. So this is a little bit of a different video. We've done quite a few sit-down videos, past few uploads.
Not being full-time vloggers makes Vlogmas and vlogging every day very difficult, because obviously like I have a routine. I do a lot of the same things every day, and Matthew goes off to work, so it's like I don't want to show you guys the same exact thing every single day, but it's also we don't want to do 10 cooking videos or like a bunch of us just like sitting down talking. So we're trying to get a lot of variety in for you guys, even though it's been kind of difficult just because we aren't doing this full time.
Yeah, so I know we get a lot of great messages on our Facebook page and our YouTube videos, things like commenting us on how great the videos are, which we really appreciate that, and those are all sincere, and we love those. But we'd love to see more comments from you guys about what you want us to produce for you, what topics you want us to talk on, if you want to go somewhere and experience something, or if there's a current event you want us to talk about, like let us know, because we have some ideas in our heads of what videos we want to produce for you guys, but we're not sure if
it's what you want to see.
What you want to see, and we also want to start growing this channel as well, and so we want to make sure that we are giving you guys content that's also searchable and can help the channel grow too. So bear with us, we're still figuring this whole thing out, and I think hopefully with equipment upgrades in the next few weeks, it'll make vlogging a little bit easier too. Yeah. If you noticed in this video, Mary Kate used her phone for majority of it, and then right now we're using my phone, and hopefully this is a little bit clearer, is that we've got different resolutions on our phones, and for us to have an actual physical camera is going to really change that for us. That's part of our upgrading that we're going to be doing. But hopefully working on sound as well, so bear with us there too. So we appreciate you guys watching Vlogmas Day 11. We're just chugging right through. We're going to have some really fun content in the coming weeks, so bear with us during this time. If you do enjoy these videos, awesome. It's not that we
like to do these sit-down videos and like talk to you guys, because it's kind of like us talking to each other, but also to you, and like just sharing our thoughts. So we like to do that a lot, but I know that it can be kind of boring sometimes. So
Vlogmas Day 12 coming tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.